Yay, woo, look at that. That's beauty and grace, baby. Beauty and grace. Love dolphins. Here he comes with this whole entourage. Ooh, oh, it looks so smooth. Awesome. Love it. Hey guys, Sleep Grandma here. For you insomniacs, which I am too. That's why I started making these videos, because I have terrible time sleeping most of the time. I was listening to temple sounds, which is basically what is it? It is crystal bowls. I guess it's a monk, I assume, is going around the rim of some crystal bowls. Anyway, it's a real cool sound. I'll put it on for you in a minute, but if you want to listen to it, it's also on YouTube. It's crystal bowls. It's called, so you hear that like humming in the background? That's what it sounds like. So if you like that, it's Crystal Bowl Chakra, and it's at the channel Temple Sounds. I could just have it playing in the background and not tell anyone what it is, but I don't like to steal other people's stuff, even though I know that other people don't have a problem with that. I just don't think it's the right thing to do. Because the guy's sitting there with these crystal bowls, and he's really like, making an effort to do it. So it's like, why wouldn't I give him credit, right? I'm not doing the bowls. But anyway, yeah, so, it's like I laid down. I was really tired. I was watching something on TV. I was really tired. And I said, let me just go to sleep, man, because I'm really tired. And sure enough, laid down. Couldn't get my brain to turn off, went from one subject to another. Sometimes it's like that, man. The brain just will not turn off. So, what works for me a lot, you can ask your doctor, but what works for me a lot is taking something like this, which is a combination of calcium and magnesium with vitamin D. I had a terrible vitamin D deficiency, and they gave me the special vitamin D, like to boost my vitamin D. And so I'm off those now, but this helps me sleep. So I just took some of those. I'll wait for them to kick in. But anyway, I wanted to just be with you guys. I hope you're not having problems sleeping tonight. I mean, I'm laying there, worrying about things that I can't do anything about. So, just gets real frustrating sometimes. But I want you to know that we have no control, All we can do is stay in the moment. I have absolutely no control over people, places, and things. So I have to slow myself down and just detach myself, detach with love. I had to block someone. I just, I get tired of the same issues over and over again. Same problem, different year, It's just gotten really old, and I'm on a path of peace, man. I'm on a path of peace, and these people just, pushing my buttons left and right. Now, I try to stay spiritually centered, but for gosh sakes, So I really have to work on getting, toxic people out of my life. Dr. Dre has a video called Lone Wolf, and he talks about getting the toxic people out of your life, and it's a really good one. It's a hard hitter. I love it. So yeah, I really recommend that. But yeah, it just makes me feel, it takes so much energy out of me. And then, I'm tired, and then I go to bed and I can't sleep, and it's just so frustrating. So I get up and I do this, and I know that when I do these videos, I always seem to sleep better because they're almost like almost like journals. Instead of writing, I'm talking, or I'm moving this little brush, or I'm painting or something. So it's almost like journaling to me. I made 3 videos about suicide, and that really helped me in being able to move forward after my nephew's suicide. I'm sorry, that's my cat again. It's been 13 years, and it's been really hard. But that really healed me a lot, so I really like that, that it healed me. Because I do need to move on. I don't have a choice, We keep acting like we have choices about certain things, and there's certain things that we just don't have choices. We have to move forward or drown. That's it. Move forward or drown. I want to move forward. So I have to make my way to do so. I don't have a choice. And why wouldn't I make it as pleasant as possible for myself, right? I mean, why am I going to live every day just trying to get through it? Or, people think that by not dealing with their issues, that those issues will go away. And nothing could be further from the truth. You either deal with your issues, or your issues are going to deal with you. They're going to come out in fits of anger, fits of sorrow, fits of depression, alcoholism, drug addiction, sex addiction, control freaking, clean freak, just obsessing over things that are not important. So it's very important that we do deal with our issues. But see, the difference is that I'm willing to do the work. The people that heal are the people that are willing to do the work, the people that are willing to walk through whatever they need to do to get well. The people that will journal, the people that will go to meetings, the people that will get a sponsor, the people that will seek help and do as they're told, I mean, the people that usually fail are the people that think that they're too smart to follow directions. Oh, I'll figure it out. Well, yeah, good luck with that. I tried to figure it out for the longest, and believe me, I had to turn it over to God. I mean, I had to turn it over to God, and every morning I ask Him to keep me sober, and every night I thank Him for that day. But I'll leave that for another video. But yeah, I mean, Gotta be willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to try new things. My granddaughter turned me on to making videos and showed me ASMR videos, which is what I'm kind of trying to do, but you know, those people are really artists. I don't know. I'm just doing my thing over here. But yeah, I saw that and I said, oh, that looks like a great idea. So I kind of copied off of them. And I'm glad, you know, that's one thing I really like about myself is that I'm always willing to try something. And, you know, there's some things I won't try. But like cocaine, I won't try cocaine because I'm already hyper. But you know, this to be willing to do the work, to be willing to read the book, to follow directions, to admit I'm wrong and take responsibility, you know? To be willing to look at myself. A lot of people just refuse to look at themselves. They feel like if they deny it and don't take responsibility, then everyone else doesn't realize they were wrong. Honey, everybody else knows you were wrong. You think by denying it, people can't see that? Yeah, right. You know people like that. No, and when I'm wrong, man. Tell me what I did, and I will accept it, and I will change it. Now, am I always successful at changing it right away? No, but I'm trying. I mean, I really am doing the work to change. And in the process of changing it, of course, I have to be patient with the process, but in the process of changing it, in the process of taking responsibility, I feel like everyone involved gets healed to a certain point. I mean, if you have a problem with alcohol or a problem with any kind of addiction, you need to get help. If you have emotional issues unresolved, you need to get help. I'm still working on mine. That's okay. It takes time and diligence and vigilance. I have to watch out. This thing I'm doing right here is coffee on aluminum. I like the dragging sound. This guy in the video with the bowls, he's going from different tones to different tones, and it's really nice. It makes me feel like the vibration of the bowl is like vibrating my body. That's temple sounds. I don't like to be a culture vulture and steal other people's culture. So you know, when you ask someone for help with an addiction or some problem you're having, then they become like your mentor. They're like a guide taking you into a dark cave. They're carrying the torch, and they're showing you where to step and how to step. So if you want to make it, you have to walk like me. You know what they say? Walk this way. No, this way. And a lot of people don't make it because they're not willing to walk this way, man. That's the bottom line. They're not willing to walk this way. And that's a shame. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I wasn't willing to walk this way for a long time because I thought I could do it my way. And yeah, my way didn't work. So I finally surrendered and just gave it up. I finally paid attention to my guide. She said, I have the torch right here. Let's go in the cave. And I said, okay. And anything she says I do it, Of course, good things, she's going to tell me good things. I'm not dumb. But, yeah, she's there when I need her. I just presented a problem I was having with a couple of people, family members. And, she said, well, you did the right thing. The only thing you did wrong was you probably shouldn't have engaged. In that sense, if they started to argue, you probably just said, okay, I'll talk to you later. Now, that would have been probably the best thing, but, yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still learning, guys. And that's all right. That's all right. But I'm still willing to learn, and that's the important thing. I'm still willing to follow my guide into the cave. My sponsor, and she tells me, watch out, there's a hole. You might want to pay attention to this. You might want to do that. And I do it. Seems to me like she's a big believer in, if you want your sobriety, you got to chase me for it. If you want my help, you're going to chase me for it because I'm not running up after you. And I think that's a good idea. People that want to get and stay sober will seek it out. And people that don't won't. But anyway, because like if you're drinking to go to sleep, believe me, it stops working because if you do some research, alcohol interrupts your sleep patterns, and you can't get to that deep REM sleep that you really need to recuperate. You're always like lingering on the nervous surface, so your body can't really rest. So it's not a good idea. I remember a coworker of mine told me one time that, oh, I really like to drink at night because it helps me sleep. And I said, no. I said, that's called passing out, Joe. That's called passing out. And he just looked at me. But it's true, you know what? Don't start down that road. Alcohol is not good for sleep. You can try lavender tea with honey, a little bit of honey in there, chamomile tea, stretching. Stretch before bed every night to relax your muscles. Meditation. I really recommend Michelle, CHLFANT, Michelle Chalfin's videos are fabulous to go to sleep to. And, yeah, there's plenty of other alternatives out there. I try to make my sleepy videos a little bit longer because it usually takes me like 20 minutes to get to sleep. So I try to make my sleep videos about 20 minutes or more. And I'm hoping you get something out of them. It really helps me sleep if I feel like I helped someone. So I'm hoping this will help somebody go to sleep and know you're not alone, man. I've been an insomniac for years, and it's torturous. Believe me, it is torturous. I know people don't believe us, but it's torturous. but it's manageable. It's manageable. And I don't recommend sedatives or pills because now they're finding that those cause dementia and Alzheimer's and all that kind of stuff. So not a good route to go. Now, if you have to do something like I'm doing right here and just push something back and forth, do that. The sleep doctor I go to recommended that. She said, something that's not stimulating, a little bit mundane. That way your mind can relax. I retired a couple of months ago at 62 instead of 65. I retired because I couldn't sleep. I didn't know I had a vitamin D deficiency. And, oh man, I would get 2 hours of sleep and then have to drive an hour to work. And then by the time I drove home, I was falling asleep on the road. It was horrible. So I really just couldn't take it anymore. So anyway, thank God I was in the position to quit and get my Social Security check, but that I worked 43 years for. But anyway, yeah, so now I basically take 3 to 4 hour naps in the afternoon, and I go to bed about 1 o'clock in the morning every night, and I wake up about 10:30 in the morning, maybe 11. And hey, when the day starts, it starts, and when it ends, baby. So yeah, I mean, I'm in that position where I can do that. Now, I don't know if you have a career that you can do that. You might be able to, but don't let people tell you can't take naps. I mean, my sleep doctor told me that if I didn't take naps in the afternoon, maybe I would sleep better at night. But no, that didn't happen for me. I just have to sleep when I can get it, okay? And that's what I do. I get up at 11. I do a couple of things, I run my errands. I clean up the house. And then if I'm sleepy again by 3, 4 in the afternoon, I go back to bed. I go to sleep. Of course, I'm not married or have kids or anything like that anymore. All that's done. I'm divorced, and my kids are grown. And I live in another state, so I don't have family close by. But look at this little one over here. But yeah, so I basically do whatever I want to. I just turn off my phone or put it on Do Not Disturb, and I just go to La La Land, man. For my naps are usually at least 3 hours. At least 3 hours. I mean, I conk out. Then I get up, have something to eat, watch TV with my little animals. Then I go to my night meeting at 8 o'clock, AA meeting, and then I come home and stay up till 1 o'clock doing whatever, washing dishes, cleaning up, whatever, washing clothes around the house, Then I go to bed, and it starts all over again the next day. Now, I absolutely love being retired. If I knew it was going to be this good, I would have done it earlier, because a lot of people say, well, what are you going to do if you retire? What are you going to do if you don't work? Whatever the hell I want to. How about that? And that's exactly what I do. I soak in the bathtub for hours watching movies. I do whatever I want to, man. I love it. Love it. I'm going to do a video on living alone. I love it, man. Peace and quiet. When I want it and when I don't, So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, that, if you can find your, I don't know what they call it, what is it, meridian clock, your personal meridian clock. I'm suspecting now, okay, so I used to, when I worked a regular 9 to 5, I used to get up at 4 and go to bed probably about 11. So I was getting very little sleep, and I think that I was always tired. I was always like, and just exhausted all the time. It was horrible. I think that maybe my meridian clock was from 1 in the morning till 10 the next day or something like that, because I feel a lot better now that I sleep those hours. So you might want to look into that. Do some research on your personal experience and see what you can find out, guys, because, we have to take care of our health. We have to take care of ourselves because no one else will. Usually people, it depends on who's in your life, but some people just push you to the brink or try to make you feel guilty because you're relaxing. Don't let them do that to you. They did that to me for a long time. Don't let them do that to you, man. It's none of their business what you do in your life. Anyway, guys, I want to go ahead and let you sleep. I wish you a blessed night, and surround yourself with beautiful things, because beautiful little things make a beautiful life. And, navigate your way to peace. Navigate your way to peace and sobriety from pills and alcohol and all that garbage. Much love, guys. Talk to you later.